3D. And that's off hundreds of companies. Found ourselves a couple of years later competing with just about everybody. The technology we invented 3D graphics with, the consumerized 3D with, turns out to be incompatible with direct 3D. So we started this company, we had this 3D graphics thing, $1 million thing, we're trying to make it consumerized. And so we invented all this technology. And then shortly after, it became incompatible. So we had to reset the company or go out of business. But we didn't know how to build it the way that Microsoft had defined it. I remember a meeting on a weekend, and the conversation was, we now have 89 competitors. I understand that the way we do it is not right, but we don't know how to do it the right way. Thankfully, there was another bookstore, and the bookstore is called Fry's Electronics. I don't know if it's still here. And it was sitting right there. The OpenGL manual, which would define how Silicon Graphics did computer graphics. And so I had a couple $100. I bought 3 books. I took it back to the office and I said, guys, I found it, our future. And I handed out, I had 3 versions of it, handed out, had a big, nice centerfold. The centerfold is the OpenGL pipeline, which is the computer graphics pipeline. And I handed it to the same geniuses that I founded the company with. And we implemented the OpenGL pipeline like nobody had ever implemented the OpenGL pipeline, and we built something the world never seen. And so a lot of lessons are right there. That moment in time for our company gave us so much confidence. And the reason for that is you can succeed in doing something, inventing a future, even if you were not informed about it at all. And it's kind of my attitude about everything now. When somebody tells me about something and I've never heard of it before, or if I've heard of it, don't understand how it works at all, my first thought is always, how hard can it be? And it's probably just a textbook away. And then go back to first principles and ask yourself, given the conditions today, given my motivation, given the instruments, the tools, given how things have changed, how would I reinvent this whole thing? How would I design it? How would I build a car today? Would I build it incrementally from 1950s and 1900s? How would I build a computer today? How would I write software today? Does it make sense? And so I go back to first principles all the time, even in the company today, and just reset ourselves. Because the world has changed. And the way we wrote software in the past was monolithic, and it's designed for supercomputers, but now it's disaggregated. And how we think about software today, how we think about computers today, just always cause your company, always cause yourself to go back to first principles, and it creates lots and lots of opportunities.
Yeah, the way you